So how many people did this game horizontally? Okay, how many people did it vertically? Oh wow, okay, well I did it horizontally, but since pretty much everyone else, I recognize those who did it horizontally the right way. But we'll go ahead and accommodate and do it vertically. I mean, it doesn't really matter. So we have V and W, right? And what do we know about them? They each had breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. They're just eating up the whole day. And it's Tuesday, and that's that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Sound good? We're all on the same page there? Okay, cool. So then it says, no meal. At no meal does V eat the same kind of food as W. So if they don't eat the same kind of food at the same meal, then that means I can essentially go like this, right? Like, I'm never going to see two things horizontally. For all those horizontal folks, you have to change your rules up here, sorry. Neither of them eats the same kind of food more than once. Okay, so that's actually the same rule, but it's this way. So we're never going to see this happen either, right? I'm still wondering what the foods are. For breakfast, oh shoot, I need to give myself some space here. Each eats exactly one of the following: H, P, or O. We get rid of this. I think we get that rule. So for breakfast, I have H, P, or O. Sound good? Those are my options for that row. Then it says for lunch, F, H, M, O. F, H, M, O. The same as for dinner, F, H, M, O. And then the snack is F or O. Alright? So because the snack is F or O, oh, do we have any more? Wendy eats an omelet for lunch. That is Wendy right here. Okay. So, since S is constrained, right, it's only F or O, and we know that Wendy is O, we know that she can't be F. She can't be O, so she has to be F. Cool? So this is F, and this is O. Sound good? Now the glorious thing about this is that I can cross out both of these, and I can cross out all the O's, because I can't use any more O's, so the O's are gone. Let's get them off the table. Sound good? Okay? Now, I'm going to go here because Wendy's pretty constrained with the whole OF thing. Wait, let's take a look at breakfast. Breakfast is nicely constrained because HP, there's two left. They got to be going back and forth for breakfast, right? So I don't know who does what, but I'll just have HP going back and forth. And now I can get rid of these two. Here, okay, for Wendy, right, F is already gone, O is gone, so that means I'm down to H or M. Sound good? So this is H or M. And the other one, though, could be any of the three still, because it depends on whether H is there or there, right? Here, same deal. If H is there, then this can only be F or M, but if H is over there, then it could be any of the three. Alright, so did anyone do worlds here? What did you do worlds on the basis of?
H and P.
H and P. Aha, hey. So, this is one reason. So I did this horizontally, right? This is one reason I kind of like the horizontal. It's easier to do worlds. Because you can just go like this. You can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then use the top and bottom, right? It's all right though. We'll just do it this way. So, anyways, to save time, what I am going to do here is I'm going to write this over here, and I'm going to make this pH. Any reason I'm making this pH? I can just use that diagram and make this my HP diagram, right? That's one way to save time as well, okay? So I'll go ahead and I'll get rid of this little arc thing, so these aren't going back and forth anymore. That's my HP world, this is my pH world. Let's fill in what we already know. We know this is O, we know this is F, we know this is O. Okay? So in this world, what inferences can I make now that I know that H goes there? Yeah, this has to be M, right? Because this is either H or M, but now it's M because H is already taken up. Okay. What's left over here? F or H, right? So I'm gonna go. I could create worlds, but we're pretty much done. So I'm just gonna stop. What's here? Oh, F or H. Jeez. All right. There's a better way to write this, right? If both of these are F or H, then what should I really be writing here? FH with an arc, right? Because if I write F/H, F/H, that's actually not saying as much. Because in theory, right? In theory, you could have F and F. Right? Because it's just an OR statement, so it's like F or H. Oh, I could have F and I could have. No, that's not true. That's not true in this game. So why don't we let the rules reflect that, right? And one way to do that is to go, or at least our drawing to reflect that, is to write F, H, and then have that arc. Sound good? Now I'm never going to make that mistake. I don't think you're likely to make that mistake, but heck. Let's just take this even further. Okay, so that's that world. Wow, that's nice. That's done. Complimenting my own worlds.
Sorry, why wouldn't M be possible on the left?
Oh, is that impossible? I'm just like so excited.
Yeah, because couldn't you also have M?
No, the teacher's always right. Teacher's always right. We're moving on. We're moving on. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just wanted to like assert that authority. Okay, so going way too fast here. So we had F or H, and then up here, yeah, we could have F, H, or M. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back, F or H, and then F, H, or M. Okay, cool. Now, obviously, you can't have two, but I think it's easier just to leave that like that. Let's go back here. Here, we now have H in this slot, right, and O here. So, let's start here. We can't have H, right? So this is going to be F or M. Cool. All right. And then here, okay, H or M, and this could, it couldn't be any of the three. Oh, this is the one where I can do that exciting thing, because this H I cannot do here, right, because of that H. So this is also F or M. So instead of writing F or M like this, I'm going to go ahead, don't kill me, F or M like that, going back and forth. Now this would change depending on where this F or M is, right? If this M is down here, then this is going to become H. You could do worlds for that, but I mean, I think it's easy enough just to imagine if M is here, this has got to be H, and then you don't have like multiple worlds to look at, and these are pretty full. Sound good? All right. Let's go into these questions. Just a reminder, this is V, this is W. I think we're good with this being breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack, but it'd be lame to get something wrong because of that. Which one of the following statements must be true? Okay, so if it's a must be true and we have two worlds, what's got to be true about the correct answer? Has to be true in both, right? Otherwise it's just a could be true. So V, F for lunch. No, that does not have to be true. V, fish for dinner. No. If it doesn't have to be true in this world, it doesn't matter what happens in that world. Fish for snack. No. Okay, W, fish for dinner. No. Okay, W, fish for snack. Okay, well, I probably should have just, let's see here. What things had to be true? This. Maybe we should have looked for one of these answers. But anyways, that's the answer. Yay. You're smiling.
That was funny.
You're just so happy with this.
I am happy with these worlds. Oh, you're happy with your worlds. Yeah.
You're both happy.
We are happy. You should join this party. V must eat which one of the following foods? Okay, V has to eat O. Right? That's the only way it's going to go down. V has to eat O. Okay. Oh, that's the answer. D. Sweet. All right, 15. If V and W, for a half second when I was going through this quickly, I was like, on Tuesday. I was like, wait, Tuesday? Oh, this is all about Tuesday. I was like, is that special? Okay, so if they both eat macaroni. So if they both eat M, all right. Okay, that could be either world, right? If that happens here, then you have M, M. If that happens here, you have M, M. Yeah, it is the same. Okay, so I'm not going to write that. I'm just going to hold M, 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 M in my head. You guys cool with that? Let's see what happens. What are they asking? Oh, could be true. This is great. As long as I see this happening, we're good. Fish for lunch. V, fish for lunch. M, M, no. I don't even need to look over here because it was the same. All right, V, H for lunch. No, we just saw that. It's going to be M, M, right? V has to have M for lunch. V eats M for dinner. No, because V is eating M for lunch, right? Okay, W eats H for breakfast. Yeah, that could be true. It could be this world or this world. And so since it could be both worlds, could be true. No, it doesn't have to be true, but it could be true. So that's the answer. 16. If Wendy does not eat macaroni on Tuesday. So Wendy does not eat macaroni. Well, that's not this world because she is eating macaroni. So we're over here, and if we're over here, what do we know? This is H, right? And this is still going back and forth because I don't now care where these go. Okay? All right, so I'm just going to hold H in my head right there. Which of the following statements could be true? Could V eat P for breakfast? Nope. Okay, could V eat F for lunch? Yep. Yes. That's going back and forth, so that's the answer. Okay, 17. Questions? No? We're good. Okay, cool. If Wendy eats P for breakfast. That's this world. It doesn't happen in that world. Which of the following cannot be true? Can V eat fish for lunch? Yes. Can V eat H for lunch? Nope. Right? It's either M or F. So that's the answer. So the clear winner here is horizontal. If you can't do a horizontal, it's okay. You're going to survive. You can do it.
Could you show us just real quick what that would look like?
Horizontal?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like one of the worlds. Maybe two of the worlds, I guess.
Yeah, no problem. The thing about horizontal is the game would take like 3 minutes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a joke, by the way. You're like, 3 minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would do, let's see, we got breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. I'm going to do V and then W, V and then W. I would do these things. I would just be listing them below. Does that make sense? And so we would start out and we'd say, hey, O is down here with Wendy, I think. Is that what it was?
Yes.
O is Wendy? Okay, yeah, O is with Wendy. And then, okay, well that's going to force O and F like this, O and F like that. Are you cool?
Yeah.
And then from there, we'd say, oh, HP is going back and forth, but we decide, well, I'm kind of jumping ahead because we decided to split on HP, but if we did that, we could say HP, E, H, and then here, this would have to be M, I think, right? F, H, M, and F and H are gone, so this has to be M, and then what's left? F or H, and what's left? M, F, or H, right? That was the one where we had a lot of options, so these things would basically just come here. Are you cool with that?
Yeah. So you would write HPO at the very bottom directly below
Yeah,
P.
it would just be, it would look like this. It would be like H, or wherever it was, yeah. It would be over here, I guess, but it'd be like, okay, H, P, O, and then I'm crossing stuff out the same way. That's the only difference. Now, the reason I decided to go horizontally, well, there actually was a reason now that I think about it. Okay, so logically it doesn't matter, but because there was no inherent order with these guys, and there was no inherent, I mean, there is kind of an order here. Not really, because the snack is a little strange. But I was like, okay, there is some order here, but the real kicker was, it doesn't seem like it matters, So I'm gonna go ahead and do it horizontally because it's just easier to deal with things horizontally than vertically in general. That's all. Kind of what it came down to. Okay, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It works out either way. Sound good? Okay. Any other questions?